This is so rogue. I've literally just decided to do this. Okay, hello everyone. My name is Lauren, Live Love Lauren on Instagram, and this is my first YouTube. This is so funny. So literally during the week, I uploaded a meditation to YouTube, and I was like, why am I not doing this? Like, I have been posting on socials for like over a year now. The one thing that I struggle with is the length of time that your Instagrams, that your TikToks need to be for people to keep their attention. This is the perfect platform for me because I love to chat it out. So yeah, I think I'm just going to do this. I'll perfect it as I go on. But for my first little video, I have just asked the internet to give me 10 questions to get to know me for my first YouTube video. So firstly, what's your name and where are you from? My name is Lauren. I am an Irish girlie. I am from a lovely town that I love so much called Killybegs in Donegal. But I am currently living in Sydney, Australia. I've been here for like a year and a half now. And yeah, I love my life here, I really, really do. But I also love home just as much. So it's hard being this far away, but it's fine. I'm going to be home soon. I'm going to be getting out of here soon. Why did you start a YouTube? I don't know. I think I just said that. I have been honestly diving into so much work on myself lately. I have been trying to figure out a way that I feel good to express myself. And I have been doing loads of meditation, loads of breathworks, loads of everything. And it just came to me, just do the YouTube. That's why I'm here. I love my personality. Like, I love chatting and I love how I come across. I know some people are like, why are you saying like that? But that's because I love myself. That's because that is a genuine part of me that I genuinely really love. And like, I think like I have a business and I think personal branding is so important, and I know and I can see that a lot of the people that come to me like are coming for obviously my services, but they're coming because of who I am too. So I think YouTube will be a really amazing way to get to express that, and yeah, just to chat a little bit more and not be like tied into the 1 to 2 minute vibe of things. What's your channel going to be about? Everything. I think wellness. I am a breathwork facilitator and a Reiki practitioner and a Pilates teacher. So I'm in the wellness sector, the wellness area of life, which I absolutely love. I love talking about life experience. I love telling you guys the lessons that I have learned and how I've gone about learning them. I love being honest. I'm open. I'm such an open book. Like, I would tell you my life story if I met you like on the street. Like, I'm just open and I love being that way. And I think it's so nice to like have someone, or for me, when I hear stories from people, like that's when things are relatable for me. I'm like, oh my God, she went through that. Yeah, you know, and you can figure out things that way rather than like, I mean, you can learn stuff through books and everything, yeah, but like I think learning through people is the most fundamental, most valuable thing that you can do, is learn through each other. And I've had a lot of hard things in my life. I have a lot of life lessons and stuff like that. And I mean, if I can save one person from going through it the hard way by bringing you awareness to the lesson or to whatever, then that is something that means a lot to me. So yeah, it's just going to be a bit of crack, a bit of fun, a bit of vibes. Maybe I'll vlog. I will probably post some meditation, some breath work. Like, it's just going to be everything. What's one thing you're excited about right now? I'm honestly just excited by life at the minute. I have really been diving into a lot of self-work and a lot of like dreams and goals and manifestations. I think I've probably been dreaming bigger right now than I ever had before. I believe in myself a lot more than I ever had before. And I'm just really excited to see what happens and what unfolds. I really do have big goals and dreams for myself in the next year. I want to be successful. I want to have a social media platform. I want to have a successful business. I want to make money. I want to be able to treat my family to nice things. I want to have a podcast. I want to do a live podcast. Like, I have big dreams and big goals, and that really excites me. For the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not dreaming small, I'm dreaming big, and that's exciting. And I also amn't like worried, like I'm just like it is going to work out. It's going to work out. It's such a lovely feeling, and I'm just excited for life. And this is the first time in my life that I've had like a proper career that I am passionate about. I have lived all my life working jobs that were jobs, I've enjoyed so many of them, and they've taught me all a lot, but like I've worked in kitchens, hotels, you know, offices, and this is the first time that I have a career that gives me a burning passion. I have a vision that genuinely lights me up. I want more than anything to help people. My biggest thing in life is self-belief and self-love. I think they are everything. So in my work, I want to express that a lot more. Like I want people to believe in themselves, and I want people to realize that they can do whatever they want in this life, and to have a career that allows me to do that is insane. And I'm just excited to see what happens. Like I just know there's huge things coming, and not even huge, I just know that there's fulfilling and good things coming in my life, and there already is. Life is already like so amazing at the minute, but I'm excited for the next phase of it, I guess. What's your favorite way to spend a day off? I am just a regular routine girly. Like I love on a Saturday morning getting up, cleaning the house, getting it all fresh, maybe going to a Pilates, then maybe going for a walk, meeting one of the girls for a coffee, sitting out in the balcony, going to the beach, like easy breezy. I really love I love routine. Like I think because I live in Sydney, like sometimes I'm like, oh my god, am I wasting my days off by not going away exploring and stuff like that? But that kind of morning to me sets me up so nicely. It resets my nervous system and makes me feel really good. So yeah, definitely my favorite way to spend a day off would be having a little refresh of the house, making the house feel good, making myself feel good in the house, a bit of movement, connection with the gals, coffee, swim, easy breezy stuff like that. What's one thing you love that feels very you? This is a bit, I don't know how to answer this question. What is one thing that I love that feels very me? Feels very me, feels very me, feels very me. Connection. I love connection. Like I've already said, I'm a yapper. I can talk and I love to talk. And yeah, I think like connecting with people I love so much, and it is very much me. It is very much the essence of why I want to work on the path that I want to work on. I literally love connection. Like I love nothing more. Like this is a fun fact about me. If you were to ask me what do I miss the most about home, about my small town, it is probably the fact that you can go into your local shop like Super Value. You can go in there and you can chat to like 5 different people and have such a lovely 5-minute chat with everyone and just leave. And like, I love that. We'll not go strong with hate, but like, I don't get the same joy out of going to the shop here in Sydney. Like you never meet anyone that you know. And like, sometimes I'd be scanning the shop to see like, is there anyone here I could talk to? So yeah, connection is very, very me, and it is something that I love. Tea or coffee, morning or night person? Definitely coffee. I love coffee a lot more than tea, but I do like my little cup of Irish tea. And morning or night? Morning. Living in Sydney has made me become a morning person. And if you live here, you will know that and feel that. Like it's the lifestyle here, and I absolutely love it. Like it is something that I do worry about moving home, is like that lifestyle just isn't there, and like that's okay, that's just different lives, whatever, but it is something I really want to bring home. I really want to get everyone out at 5 a.m 6 a.m for a walk, coffee. Like it's such a vibe. The mornings here are such a vibe. I enjoy them so much. What's something oh, I like this question. What's something you're currently working on in yourself? I have put so much work into myself since August. Since the 8th of the 8th, I remember exactly, it was the Lionsgate portal. If you're into that kind of stuff, it's this portal that opens up in, I don't know, the atmosphere. And isn't it like, what's that stuff called again? Not horoscopes, astrology. It's like astrology and stuff, I think. Anyways, I don't need to know much about these things to believe in them. But on the 8th of the 8th, I remember feeling like so motivated to do another spell of work on myself. I was like, I'm ready. I am ready to dive deeper. And honestly, since then, I have never been this committed to myself for this long, ever. And I think it's because like I'm ready for more, and I believe that you can get anything you want in this life if you believe in yourself. And I think we have blocks, we have limiting beliefs that sometimes aren't even our fault. It's conditioning in life and whatever. And you know, I kind of felt within me like I had gone so far with my healing and it was time to do more. So I've really been working on breaking free from limiting beliefs because I want to live a fulfilling, amazing life. And I turned 30 this year, and I think that was a huge factor to it as well. It was like, right, the 20s, see ya never, because they were messy and they were chaotic and they were so uncertain. But now I have my 30s and I'm like, go get them, girl. Go get them, girl. You have learned those lessons. You have learned lessons. Oh, you have learned lessons. You have learned lessons. You have learned enough lessons. But that's not the truth, because we'll always keep learning lessons. But I felt like I wanted to just get into my 30s and be like, yeah. And I don't think it's too late. I think it's perfect timing for me. My 20s were messy. My 20s were sad, they were uncertain, they were hard, but they were also hilarious, and they were also fun, and they were also great crack, you know? But I just felt very ready to enter 30, and like there was definitely something stirred in me that was like, let's go, girl. So yeah, I'm continuously working on those limited beliefs. I am continuously trying to like envision and map out a life for me that is going to be fulfilling. And you know, I want to make sure that I'm not blocking myself from great things because I don't believe in myself. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, what's one random fun fact about you? I'm learning to play the fiddle. That's kind of random. I used to play music when I was younger. I used to play the accordion, and then I obviously got too cool and was like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. So fell out of it. And actually, since I've moved to Sydney, like and I think that happens when you move away from home, you crave the Irishness, you crave what you didn't even look at whenever you were there. And yeah, I've been going, like my friend gigs, so like we've gone to a lot of her gigs, and I think I've been a wee bit more opened up to like the music space because of her. And I've seen people play the fiddle, play the banjo and stuff, and I was like, I need to get on board with this. I need to get on board with this. This is also something that I have dreamed about for years. Like I would go on my walks listening to like trad music and be like envisioning myself at a trad session, and was never doing anything about it. So for my birthday, my mum and my brother got me a fiddle, and I've got lessons, and yeah, learning how to play the fiddle. So that's a random fun fact about me. One thing you hope people take away from your videos. Honestly, I just want people to feel good. I want people to be able to land here and to be able to throw me on in the background when they're doing something, and just even if you pick up one thing from what I have said, or even if just me in general makes you feel good, or like gives you a bit of hope, gives a bit of spark. Yeah, like I'm here for the good vibes. I really, really am. And my favorite thing in the world is to be able to empower people, to be able to let people see that they can do whatever they want with their lives. Like nothing's too cringy, nothing's too shameful. And like my biggest thing is to get people over their get over their limiting beliefs. And that's what I am trying to embody by coming here on YouTube, by putting myself out there on multiple different platforms. I'm just like, why not? Like, why not? Why wouldn't I do this? Like, I've nothing to lose. I've only everything to gain. And yeah, so even like seeing me just doing this, maybe it might be like, fuck, like, maybe it might be like, you know what? I can do that thing. Because like we sit back and we watch people live a life that we know that we would love. I have watched YouTube for years and I've always been like, I'd love to do that. And I watched TikTok and I watched Instagram for years, being like, I'd love to be putting myself out there, and I just was never doing it. Like, so like, because I didn't think I could, or I didn't think I could believe in myself, whereas now I'm at a point where like I fully believe I can do this. I fully believe in my word and what I have to say and what I have to give and what I have to show and what I have to express. So why not? Yeah, so, but I just hope that, you know, I have lots of like creators that I just feel so good watching when they go to their food shop. I don't care what they're doing. I actually don't. I just love watching them. And like, you know, I think that's what I'd love for people to be like, oh, I just love watching her. It's comforting. Yeah, a nice comfort vibe. But that's what I would like. But yeah, that's all my 10 questions. I'm trying to think of anything else interesting, like a bit more about my life. Like, I live in Sydney. I live with my fiance. Guys, that word, no. I live with my boyfriend, my partner. Yes, we live together over here. We've been together for almost 4 years. We moved here like 2 years ago. He's an engineer, if you're interested. And we are both on our own kind of career path at the minute. Like, he has his own business. I have my own business. And yeah, we're just kind of figuring life out. We probably are going to be moving back closer to home in the new year. Just not really sure when yet. But I definitely feel like I'm ready to be that side of the world again. It's hard being this far away, and I'm just ready to spend more time at home. I'm not sure if I'm ready to be at home full time. I think I would love to have a bit of travel in my life still. I would love to maybe live in London for a little bit. I would love to maybe go back to Vancouver where I lived for a while. So I have a few different things that I would like to do. I don't know if I'm ready to fully put my roots down just yet. We are getting married in 2 years' time. And I feel like I've said this a lot to people, like, but definitely one of my biggest dreams and one of my biggest goals in life is to have a family and to have kids. And I know that my hometown, Killybegs, is going to be the place where I will do that. And being realistic, it's not that far away. Like, and it's not about age or anything, but like, I'm 30 now, like, we're getting married. Like, I do feel quite ready for a family. But I don't need to rush that. I'm happy to get married and I'm happy to figure it out then. But it's not that far away. Like, it's definitely not that far away. Probably in the next 3 years, I would like to have children, or at least be pregnant. So my roots will be settled down then. So I'm just kind of like, you know what? I have a few years to just experience, to grow more, to develop, to evolve, and to grow my brand and grow my business and become the person that I really want to be. And obviously that won't stop when I have babies and when I have a family. That won't stop. But obviously things just become a little bit harder with travel and stuff. So, you know, I'd love to live in Bali for a little while. And yeah, I'd love to just go to a few different places. But yeah, that is the crack there. I do one-on-ones, breathwork and Reiki. I do group events. If you're in Sydney, definitely check me out on Instagram and stuff. You'll see where I'm doing my events. And yeah, I love what I do. I really love what I do, and I love where I'm at the minute. I am very ready to take on life. And it's exciting. It's very, very exciting. But yeah, I'm trying to think of anything other random stuff you'd like to know about me. I don't know. You'll learn more about me as this goes on, because this definitely will not be my first video. Let me know in the comments if you watched, if you enjoyed. If you're the only viewer, then give me a high five. But yeah, thank you so much if you have watched and you have listened. And yeah, this is the first of many. This is so weird right now. Sorry, but I've just like had a vision in my head there of like me being successful, watching back at this video, being like, girl, that was your first video. So yeah, that's the confidence and belief that I'm trying to emit, because I'm going to be successful and so are you. And I'm going to bring you along on my journey. I'm going to empower you. I'm going to inspire you. And yeah, we'll just have a bit of crack along the way. So if you enjoyed, give me a little subscribe, give me a little follow, check out my socials below, and I hopefully will see you again soon.